Yo, what's up? It's your girl Chas, and welcome to a very special Chas Chat video. This video right here is especially for my friends with kids. And almost all my friends got kids, so y'all can get something from this video. And even if you don't have kids, if you plan to have them someday, this video is still for you. So what I'll be talking about in this video is how to raise up spiritual warriors and how to create chain-breaking world changers at its very basic level foundation. So especially if you got youngins, stay tuned. Just because I ain't got no kids don't mean I ain't got no wisdom. Roll that logo. So this Chas Chat here was inspired by something that I saw, as most inspiration comes from. So I'm gonna start you off with a quick story. I was visiting at my uncle's church in Atlanta, and I was sitting in a row, and in front of me, this mom and her beautiful, beautiful daughter walked in. Y'all, they were so cute. Like, the mom was just adorable. The daughter was so, so cute. Like, she had this cute dress on. It was amazing. It warmed my heart. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute, right? So church is getting ready to start. Pastor's coming out to preach. And the mom, she sits down, getting ready to listen, ready to get fed, and she passes the iPad to the little girl, puts the earphones over her head, and she opens the iPad and starts watching some Minnie Mouse episode. At that, I was extremely disheartened. Basically, that story prompted the message that I have for y'all. So if you have kids, my message to you is, they're not too young. Just look at Timothy. One thing for a basic understanding, church is not a place for the adults to go get fed while your kid plays some games. I heard a pastor one time say that the pastor's job is to entertain the adults while they raise up our spiritual leaders in children's church, and I always thought that was so funny. Because it's so true. Church should not be a place where your kids come so that they can play games or listen to music while you get the word. And if your child is younger, where maybe they're not able to all the way comprehend everything that the pastor is feeding to you in adult service, that is why churches spend money on children's church. That is why there are people that dedicate their lives to teaching our children and to raising them up to be spiritual leaders so that they can speak to them on a level that's going to make sense to them. So maybe, depending on your child, your 4-year-old child may not understand exactly, may not be able to process what the pastor is preaching to you, but that is why things like children's church exist. And it's not enough to just send your child to children's church. You need to know what's going on in there. Your 10-year-old child should be doing more in children's church than singing Father Abraham and eating sandwiches and cookies. So don't just send them to children's church and just say, oh, well, I sent them to children's church. Be invested in knowing in what they're being fed there. The same way you're getting fed in service, they should be too. And it shouldn't stop at church. The same way that your children shouldn't learn how to write their name when they start K-5, and that also shouldn't be the last time that they practice their handwriting is in the classroom. It should start and end at home. It's the same thing here. You should be talking to your kids about God at home. They should see it through your lives. Children will pay much more attention to what you do than what you say. So understand your weight. You have a responsibility. The only time your child prays or hears about the word or sings songs of praise and worship should not be in Sunday service. Because then you create adults that are conditioned to only pray and read and praise and worship on Sunday. And that is no way to build a relationship. Imagine if your best friend or girlfriend or wife or mom or husband only talk to you once a week for about 2 hours. How do you expect that relationship to grow? And since I spoke on praise and worship, I'm gonna touch this right here. And it could be as a result of just that, but I see a lot of adults, grown folks, who only think that praise and worship exists within the church. And if you get a true understanding of what praise and worshiping really is, and you're not doing it just as a religious practice, but instead it's your lifestyle, you'll be praising and worshiping all day. Praise and worship is so much more than a 30-minute window at your church service. But anyways, moral of the story, take your kids to church and turn off the phones, iPads, and tablets. They are not to be entertained while you get fed. And it shouldn't stop at church. Once a week for a couple hours is not enough to build up spiritual warriors. As a reminder, if you are not already subscribed, hit that sub button, pause the video right now, and hit that sub button. We are 9 subscribers away from my first milestone of 100 subscribers, and I am so excited. Thank you. Thank you so much. And when we get to 100, I have a really dope giveaway, and I can't wait to tell you guys what it is. So make sure you're subscribed so we can go ahead and get that popping for you. Also, if you have not got a chance to give to the Chas Chat 2X Takes the Big Screen project, there is still time to give. I'm going to leave the link in the description, so please click it. Every single dollar is appreciated. I can't wait to get this project out to you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of Team Chas Chat. I'll see you next week.